Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to my crochet story, where I like to share with you the two things that I love, teaching and crochet. Now, just like the title said, no, this is not Amigurumi Wednesday, but if I had been able to stay on schedule, you would have seen what I'm going to show you here in just a moment on Wednesday. But little things come up and everything, but I needed to get this project finished because it is a birthday present for my youngest granddaughter. And I got to get it in the mail tomorrow. So, although I am a day late with getting it finished for you to look at, she is finished. But before I show you her, let me say thank you very, very much for all of you being here. I greatly appreciate your time because your time, just like my time, is precious and we try to make the best of what we got, right? But, again, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment to look around at all the content that I have. And if you like some things that you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button down there in the corner, and then look for the bell with little hugs on the side because it will notify you every time I have content uploaded. And speaking of content, whether you are new to my channel or you're just a good old oldie coming back time and time again, please consider sharing out my videos because the more we share, the more we learn, and the more that we can gather from one another and put little hints and tricks into our toolboxes, because that's what we're all here for, is to not only share our love of crochet, but to share what we know and also gain a little knowledge from those of you that share as well. Alright, so this is Miss Bunny. She was one of the patterns that I downloaded from June's Amigurumi Spotlight Designer from the Amigurumi Wars. I will leave her link down in the description box because there's no way I can say her name. But this is called Little Miss Bunny, and you might recognize her as maybe a favorite little Disney character that all of us, or the majority of us anyway, grew up knowing. But this is my impression of Little Miss Bunny. Now, isn't she just adorable? Now, folks, like I said, I really, really, really like this designer because look at all of the detail. Just look at that. Now, I know that there's a few folks that have done some of her designs and have showcased them on their channels. One of the things everybody comments about is all of the pieces. And yes, if you're someone who does not like to sew, then maybe these patterns are not for you. But I fell in love with them because I do like the detail. And if it means I have to do a little bit more sewing, then folks, that's what I'm going to do. Now, let me tell you some things that I did notice between my bunny and her bunny. And one of them is when she says to stuff firmly, I guess she and I have a little bit different definition of stuffing firmly because my little paws here, the little feetsies, they are very, very thick, whereas hers don't seem to be as much. And the same way with this little, she calls it a dewlap, and I guess maybe that's what it is. Mine tends to sit up a little taller than hers does, but I don't think that's much of a biggie. I do like the fact that this little dewlap here really is nice because I didn't have to do any stabilization between the head and the body here. This little dewlap here fit in there just nicely. I like the little addition of the cheeks. Now, her little pattern was a little bit lighter colored bunny than mine. I wanted mine a little darker because I know, number one, she's going to get played with a lot. And I don't want it to show, dirty handprints or anything like that all too quickly. But I think she turned out very well, and I do know my granddaughter's going to love her. So that's all I got started with here. I mean, that's all I got done since I've been back from Houston, which, let me tell you something. With these designs, it takes more time than what you think to get them done. Now, I've not seen the Spotlight designer yet for July, but I think unless she just pops my bubble like this one here has done, I think that for July I think I'm going to, well, what am I saying for July? This is already the 6th, so I think I'm going to take July and finish up some of the other amigurumis that I've started here in the last several months. Number one, I want to move on to some other things that I want to do, and number two, I don't like them sitting over there unfinished. You know, UFOs, no, I don't like that. So before I start another new amigurumi, my goal is to finish up the ones that I've got over here. So because I know I've already shown you, you know, little bits of them that I've gotten started, but I don't want them to be forgotten, and I'm sure you don't either. So that's my goal for July. So like I said, unless I just find something that I can't live without on this month's Spotlight Designer, I think I'm just going to take the next few weeks and try to get caught up on the ones that I've already started. So anyway, there she is. I think she's just cute. I really like her. I would definitely do her again. I really would. And I think, you know, instead of her making her in traditional bunny colors, I can almost see her like pink or pretty yellow. Maybe even, maybe some happy variegated, you know. I just think she would also fit very well into something non-traditional as far as colors are concerned. But anyway, until next time, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they are needing to see. And as always, me and Miss Bunny, we love y'all best. Bye.